What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Final Whistle. Today, we've got a good show for you. Talk a lot of college football, a lot of stuff's going on. Start off, Nate. I woke up today, and first thing I see on ESPN, one of the craziest things I think I've seen out of this since NIL's been implemented. This
Yeah.
has to be the craziest thing, right? I mean, this is unreal. If you want,
Yeah. Is it? You want me to pull this up really quick?
Are you able to pull it up?
Yeah. Let me pull up the thing off of Twitter. So if I sent this to you and all that, I screenshot this off of Twitter because I was like, this is wild.
Yeah.
We literally been talking about NIL for a while now, and the whole aspect of is it ruining college sports? Well, we have this, and
So
it's
you can
kind of cut
scroll up a
off at
little
the
bit.
top a little bit.
Or
Yeah,
zoom in or
I'm
whatever.
fully scroll. There we go.
There we go.
Let me zoom in a little bit here. Okay, is that good enough?
Works for me.
Okay, so the story is the current top QB at Tennessee, Nico Iamaleava, I don't want to mispronounce that, did not attend Tennessee's spring practice today. Over what, you may ask? He's been in conversation with Tennessee about a new contract. This no-show of practice came as a surprise. So we've been talking for, I guess, during this whole March Madness thing, the aspect of, is NIL becoming a problem? Because I understand getting money for being in advertisements, which I think if your college athlete wants to make bank doing a McDonald's ad, sure, that's fine. If you want to make bank being in a video game, that's fine. Thank goodness we have college football 25 this year and it's back. But this is the type of crap that's going to ruin sports. Well, college sports. You see this in the NFL today, players holding out for contracts. It makes sense because they're professionals. This guy's not even in the league. He's going to be a top QB prospect next year. I wonder what NFL teams are looking at when they're looking at this. If he's holding out over an NIL deal. This is the problem with college sports today. People are saying it already ruined college basketball. I think it's ruining football even worse. There's no reason you should be holding out as a college athlete over a NIL contract. There's no reason. You're already getting a full ride in a scholarship.
Honestly, I'd be like, all right, dude, go ahead and hold out.
Go somewhere else.
You're gonna lose a year of college, and then your draft stock's gonna plummet. I mean, this only hurts him negatively. The fact that we're living in a world where college athletes have contracts and are holding out on contracts is the most unbelievable thing I think I've genuinely seen in sports in quite some time. You know my stance on athletes holding out, guys like Jamar Chase that did it, Tyreek Hill that did it. It's one of my least favorite things it's probably my least favorite thing in all of professional sports. It's the worst. It pisses me off like no other. And now we're doing it in college. Nate, I'm probably older than this kid. I know I am older than this guy. And he's holding out to make more money than I'll ever see. It's flabbergasting to me. I think it's got to be a joke.
He's 20 years old.
Yeah.
Where a 20-year-old kid is this kid's trying to be paid more than he's going to be paid more than Brock Purdy and Paul Schemes probably combined. Which is a joke.
I get Tennessee's SEC, they have the money, but I totally agree with you. I think NIL should be sponsorships. There shouldn't be contracts with the teams. It should be, if you want to do a McDonald's ad, go for it. If you want to be in college football, go for it. If you want to do an ad on your Instagram, go for it. But to have contracts with a team and be able to sit out because of a contract is genuinely just unbelievable.
It's become an era where, like, when this all was going through the U.S. government and stuff, they go to, like, Supreme Court and all that, for college athletes, they wanted paid. I think every sports fan thought it was just mainly going to be, this guy can do an advertisement for his local shoe store, a McDonald's brand, a car dealership. He can make commercials for, I don't know, like local places like Edgar Snyder, if you want to do that, if you're a local pit guy. I don't think people thought we'd be in now the era where college athletes can demand more money from the team that has them in. There is no reason for a college athlete. I don't care if this gets me canceled by college sports fans. Whoop-de-doo. There is no reason a college kid should be holding out over NIL money.
Correct.
You're already getting paid more than most sports athletes. You more than likely are getting paid more than the base NHL contract. the base rookie MLB deal. NBA, NFL, I'm not too sure, but I know for sure you're probably getting paid already more than Paul Skeens, which is absurd. He might be making more yearly money in his yearly deal than Shohei, because Shohei's on that deferred contract, but it is what it is. This, I think I'm completely with you. I think this is going to hurt his draft stock next year, especially if he holds out literally until training camp or a while. I wonder what his teammates think. Like, honestly, Tennessee's banking on this kid being a good QB. He's one of the top guys coming up in next year's supposedly awesome QB draft class, just because of Archie Manning, but it's supposedly a better draft class for quarterbacks. And this is one of those top guys that people like a lot and people are already looking at. I wonder what his teammates are thinking about him holding out over money that they probably are not making. I think this could be a team chemistry issue. I mean, I'm not a Tennessee fan, but just looking outside from an out of SEC perspective, I think this would be the biggest morale issue sparking right here.
And if I was a coach, I think you have to I would set a precedent, and I would bench your ass. Yeah. And I'd be like, listen, there are kids here that are making $0 that are walk-ons that are literally paying to go to this university that are not on scholarship that would kill to be in your starting position, and you're holding out. That's because where I would bench your ass right away. And
like, I completely agree. If I was the head coach, I'd be like, you know what? You're off the team for a little bit. Take a break. We're not. If you think you're worth more than everyone else on this team, like you said, a walk-on that has fought to make the football team. And I love seeing the feel-good stories of walk-ons getting full-ride scholarships. This guy already has a full-ride scholarship if he's already getting this NIL contract. Like, honestly, if you already have a full ride, there's nothing to complain about if you're already getting this full-ride deal. I went to college. I didn't play sports. I'm paying for college. This guy doesn't have to pay for college forever. He's going to be set for life. He's just trying to make the most money possible. It's clearly money over playing over for him. And I kind of think the NFL team's already looking at this guy. They're already looking at this saying, you know what? Screw that. If he's going to be a problem in college over money, just wait until his first free agent deal. If he's a good player. Imagine, like, I don't know, like, say you're a Bengals fan. Say you didn't have Joe Burrow right now. If he was never on the Bengals and you just went through this with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, imagine seeing this saying, like, crap, this is just a QB that's going to do the same thing as those wide receivers. We're not drafting him. So many teams are definitely looking this. They saw this report today, and they are definitely lowering him on next year's draft board. I honestly think so. They'll look at other QBs. They'll look at Archie Manning more so. They'll look at Drew Aller over him. This guy has, with this news of him skipping spring workouts and practices, he's going to be lower on draft boards. He's going to be the lower priority because this is already an issue. And this goes into the whole NIL stuff. Like, I thought it was just going to be mainly make money doing commercials. Post something on your Instagram for us. Do an advertisement for us. Make social media videos. Cool. That's your own thing. The fact that college sports now have, you see, they've hired a general manager. There's no reason to have main GMs dealing with contracts in college sports. These are like mostly like, wasn't the kid from Bama last year like 17 years old? Was it Williams?
Yeah, Hollywood Williams.
Like, these are 17 to like 22-year-olds getting multi-million-dollar contracts from colleges. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think this is good. I think, like we saw, James Franklin said it perfectly when their backup QB left the team and skipped the playoffs. It's breaking college sports. I know they already have like the former players that have like a little players association. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't really know for sure if they already do this, but like if they actually make an active players college football association, like this, could we see a world where we get lockouts now in college football?
God,
in college sports, imagine men's college lacrosse going into a lockout because they're not making as much money than, I don't know, men's and women's swimming. Like, is this where we're going? Are we heading towards an era where football could get locked out?
Yes.
Ugh, this makes me mad. You know, I respect this guy trying to make the most money he can, but like, put your team first. It's not about you. Ugh, I bet this makes you happy as a Bama fan.
I don't like Tennessee. Low down, dirty.
Yeah, as Nevin says.
Full of snitches.
Dude's a bum. Do you have anything else to add with this?
Uh,
Any other rant?
nah, not really. I mean, it's pathetic, I think, personally.
It really is. Okay, well, that's that. Next up, we have something fun today.
Mock draft.
Yes, we got to do our mock draft. I'm going to pull it up right now. While I get this set up, we're going to do one round. We're going to go all 32 picks.
Sure.
I know last time we did this, we kind of did it really quick. Maybe take a little bit more time on this today just because we know more about the prospects. We actually have a confirmed draft order now. The Steelers are at pick 21 in this. I have it pulled up. I'm going to present the screen here. So we don't have to worry about this guy getting drafted this year, at least. Put him off the draft board. Okay. Here we go. Welcome to the mock draft, our first 2025 NFL mock. The Tennessee Titans are on the clock. Danny, do we want to go, each of us make a pick? Do we agree on stuff? Do you do one, I do one, or how do we want to do this?
We can just agree, and if we can have a veto.
Okay, if anyone in the chat has an idea, if people come straggling in or want to watch, let us know in the chat where you think where we're at. Say you want to see the Titans pick someone in particular, make the pick. If we see something while we're talking, we might just do that. So the Tennessee Titans, they're in need of a QB, wide receiver, edge rusher, and linebacker. So the best guy available is Travis Hunter. They have no quarterbacks now in the top 10 available. They have all dropped off. Cam Ward is ranked 20th. But I really have a feeling Cam Ward is going to be in the top of this draft no matter what. But who do we think the Titans are landing here?
I think you got to go Abdul Carter.
That's what I was thinking.
I like Abdul Carter for Tennessee. I think that the quarterback class is weak enough to where you don't need to go quarterback 1-1 here. But I'm going Abdul Carter.
I'm going Abdul Carter as well. I think this guy is going to be nasty.
I think the Browns are sick they didn't get him.
Yeah. Now, the Browns could be in a good position here. They have their pick at
this I literally do not know, Nate.
You got Travis Hunter sitting there. He can be their top wide receiver, top corner. They have a bunch of top wide receiver options. They could pick their litter of the quarterbacks if they wanted to do that as well.
True, they could.
Because right now it's just Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett's their QB.
And I'm a Kenny Pickett guy, but I don't want to see him succeed on the Cleveland at all, unfortunately.
Do we think the Browns go Cam Ward or Shedeur? Like, you say screw it?
I don't think. I mean, I think that they could go Travis here, but I think that he goes next. I don't know.
Man, I'm really like Travis Hunter's fit. I think for me is the Patriots. Him and Diggs.
I honestly could see Cam Ward going here.
Like this is the QB class.
Honestly, I think Browns just go Travis Hunter.
You think they're going Hunter?
Yeah.
Patriots fans, I'm so sorry. We're gonna go Travis Hunter there. Because I think he's a perfect fit for the Patriots. New York Giants.
Cam Ward.
Actually, no, they got Russ and Jameis. Well, we're picking Cam Ward.
All right, hold on. I have an idea. Let's reset this draft. Can we reset the draft? Or
no, I only get one every day.
Oh, great.
You know what? I could see them. No, I think they could draft Cam Ward, even though they got Russ and Jameis. They're going to need someone after that. They're both on 1-year deals. You sit them behind both of them.
Yeah, I think the Patriots go Will Campbell here.
Will Campbell. Ooh.
Yep, tackle from LSU.
Okay.
They need offensive line help. They're going to try and help Drake May out. They got Stephon Diggs. They should be good.
I like McMillan.
I like Mason Graham.
Ooh, okay. We have a 50-50 here. Is there anyone else we think the Jaguars could be weird? Malachi Starks.
Jags are in a similar spot as the Patriots. But, they need to help out their defense a little bit, their defensive line. Mason Graham could do that.
We'll go Graham.
Sure.
Vegas. Oh, boy. Running back. Do you think they're taking Genty?
For sure.
I think if Gentry's falling, he's going to drop right to the Cowboys. I've been calling
I
this
think
all year.
I don't think he falls anymore after they just got their quarterback. I think
We
they go
think
Genty.
Gentry's going to be a top 6 now.
Yeah, I do. Do you not think so?
I'm 50-50. I'll have him there. People think he's going to drop low. That could be a certain, like, people are saying Shedeur is going to be the surprise of the draft and drop like low to a certain team I don't want him to go to, and I think I know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
But yeah, New York Jets.
This is a toss up. They need a lot of help. They need a quarterback though, correct? I mean, they have Justin Fields now.
I think they signed him a 2-year deal. I mean,
I think they go McMillan here. I think Terracotta McMillan goes here.
Imagine him and Garrett Wilson.
I agree. I think they lost Devonta Adams, and now they need Terracotta McMillan. Panthers. I think they go.
They need defensive backs, and edge rusher, and wide receiver help. I think they go whatever best defense is available.
I think they go Jahdae Barron.
Yeah. I think the Panthers just get the best defense they can get. New Orleans. Who's their tight end right now? Because Tyler Warren is right there.
Yeah, I think they have a good tight end.
Can't figure it out. I can't think about who their tight end is. Wait, oh no, that's the Falcons. Never mind. I almost said what's his name? Kyle Pitts. Jawan Johnson and Foster Moreau. Jawan Johnson was okay, but I don't know. Do we want to go with Tyler Warren? Uh-oh. Danny's froze. Uh-oh.
I'm back. Am I back?
You're back.
Wi-Fi.
Welcome back.
What do you think here, Saints? I'll let you kind of.
So I don't know if you heard what I was saying. Their best tight end available right now is Jawan Johnson. That's their guy. I don't think he's that bad, but Tyler Warren's going to be special.
Let's go. Let's do it. I like it. Don't hate that.
The Bears.
I think Jihad Campbell out of Bama goes right here.
Okay, I'll just
to the Bears.
That. The Niners. I'm curious of what they do. Like, are we going to have a sneaky, like, someone down here or down low we don't see coming?
I'm lagging again, man. Damn.
Welcome back.
Yeah, it's my Wi-Fi's being brutal.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. What do you think? Niners. They need a guard, tackle, defensive lineman.
I think they could drop down to Will Johnson. They need corners.
Sure. Let's do it.
Let's do that. Let's have a little jump here. And this is where I wanted Genty to go. I thought it would have been a good fit for him, the Dallas Cowboys. What are they going to do now that they lost at him? Do they go Luther Burden for wide receivers?
I think they do go Luther Burden. I like that. I like that a lot. They need a wide receiver.
Okay. Miami Dolphins.
What do they have? I think offensive line help very bad. Where's the offensive lineman? Tackle.
We got best tackle right there. Tackle. Josh Simmons.
Walter Nolan is pretty good from Ole Miss.
Ooh, that would be a really. Do you think the Dolphins are the team to make that jump?
I think I actually like. I've seen a lot of Nolan's tape. He's very good, actually.
Let's do it.
I think I could see them going to Nolan.
Okay, the Colts. This would have been a great Warren fit, but Saints get him. What are we thinking here?
I think they take. Tyler Warren would have cooked here.
I know. This would have been interesting.
Let's go Membo, I guess.
Okay. Atlanta Falcons.
I think Mike Green goes here.
Mike Green. You think they're going to take the guy from Marshall?
They need an edge rusher.
They also need like Egbuka. I don't know. They need wide receiver.
I don't think he goes. I think he falls out of the first round, Nate.
Okay. Ooh, that's an interesting take right there. Arizona Cardinals. Guard DL Kenneth Grant.
Sure.
I like that one. The Bengals literally need everything the same except for corner. They need a linebacker. Now, is Trey Hendrickson going to be gone? Do they get the best edge rusher they can? Do we know this yet?
I think they definitely need some help. but I do think they need an edge rusher. I like Donovan from. I'm not going to try his last name from
Boston College.
Boston College. Yeah,
Or do we give them best?
he's going to help out with Trey Henderson, and I do think they go there. To be honest,
Okay.
they need edge help.
Seahawks. They need a center, guard, and edge. We want to look at the best centers really quick. I'm curious about this.
Yeah.
91st from Georgia.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that to the Seahawks.
They need offensive line help. Any that helps.
Simmons, Kelvin Banks Jr.
Sure.
I mean, which one?
Let's go Simmons.
Simmons. Okay, the Bucks.
I think Malachi Starks goes here.
Yeah, we had Malachi Starks drop.
He fell.
You know what's funny about this? I feel like safeties in the draft are now becoming undervalued.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because it's now a position where people just look straight at the corners now. For some reason, it's kind of becoming the new running backs in the first round type of thing. I think it slowly becomes that. Denver Broncos. They have some studs they could look at. Look at this.
I think Omarion Hampton.
Ooh, they do need running
North
back.
Carolina. They need a running back. He's a great fit. I like Hampton. I thought the Steelers were going to get him, and I think he falls one right in front of the Steelers, and he makes the Steelers go quarterback.
Yep.
I think if he doesn't go here, Steelers would take Omarion Hampton, but I think Steelers get screwed, and I think the Steelers have to go quarterback.
Sadly, and I know who we're going with.
Yep.
And I'm happy we agree. I do like that Hampton pick, though. And it's kind of curious how Ibuka and Matthew Golden, people had going really high, but we have them dropping. Now, let me guess which quarterback you're thinking of. Who do you think? Who is it? The one
I don't think you know.
Is it the one that was just in yesterday?
Correct.
Oh,
I'm going to Colorado, and I'm
my
taking Shedeur with me.
Man, this is what we feared.
Yep.
Is this not what we feared the most? You've been anti-Shedeur Sanders.
I am still anti-Shedeur Sanders. I don't think he has anything good with him, but I think him coming in and I can see it, Nate. I can just see him coming in and then having Deion Sanders talk about how bad our coaching is and all this, and it's just in the drama. And
all
it will
the
never,
bad PR from
and
the
it will
Pirates
never,
down the road.
ever stop.
Oh my gosh!
I
You know what? He could be a mobile guy. You know, it's funny. Like Jackson Dart was getting so much love. PFF still hates him, but like everyone loves him now.
Yeah.
I think he's better than Riley Leonard. I know Will Howard's. He's not a first-round pick. Jalen Milroe is not a first-round pick. I know he just visited with the Steelers, but this was the story in Yinzerville. Shedeur Sanders. Oh boy, do we think this is what's happening?
Yep. I'm going to Colorado, and I'm bringing Shedeur with me.
I can't believe this. Wow.
Sickening.
This is all because I'm blaming the Cleveland Browns. I'm
Wow.
blaming them. Hey, well, you know what? After this, I want to talk about this TJ Watt stuff. Because that's important. The Chargers. Is this where we see Golden or Ibuka go? They need wide receiver help. You also need a tight end. Oh, we got a Michigan guy for Harbaugh down here at tight end.
I could see that.
Colston Loveland. Do we do it?
Let's see.
Doesn't take a Michigan guy.
Sure. I actually kind of like that.
Packers, wide receiver help. I think. Why do I think Matthew Golden will be a nasty guy on the Packers?
I don't hate that at all. I think I like that, Nate. Let's go Matthew Golden.
Okay. Minnesota Vikings. They also need running back, defensive line, defensive back. And there's not really. This is the best DL guy, Derek Harmon.
What about safety? Any safeties?
Kevin Winston Jr.
I like
so
it.
both of them are first round guys.
I like that.
You want to go the safety?
Yeah.
Okay. Texans
go. This is where Mbuka goes, Nate.
This was the guy everyone loved here in Yinzerville. Now he's more in Shedeur Sanders land. LA Rams, tight end, tackle, linebacker, and corner.
Oh man. What about that Shamir Stewart dude?
An edge rusher?
No, actually, never mind. I thought he was a safety.
Do we go Jalen Walker?
Would they need?
They do need a linebacker.
Sure.
Baltimore, guard, edge, and DB.
I think Macau Williams. Mykal
Ooh,
Williams of Georgia. He fits in with Baltimore. A lot of
I like that.
Here goes Shamir
Tennessee,
Stewart, edge rusher. They don't need a wide receiver. I don't know why
we're
it's saying they
skipping
need a
over James
receiver.
Pierce Jr.
Yep, I think that the
Okay.
Lions have a perfect offense. They need to just keep building that defense a little bit.
Okay. Washington. Is this where Pierce goes? Do we get 3 straight edge guys?
I do. I believe Pierce goes to Washington.
Okay.
I like
Buffalo
that.
Bills.
Really
They
like
also
that.
they need defense as well. I bet they're probably kicking and screaming they missed on all
Yeah.
3 of those guys.
Derek Hampton. I like.
Trey Amos.
I like Darius Alexander. That's a fun name.
I like Trey Amos.
Let's go Trey Amos.
Let's do it.
Sure.
Oops, not bad. Here we go. 2 more. Chiefs, Eagles.
Chiefs. I think Chiefs go.
Guard, tackle, DL. And Derek Harmon's right. They got it literally 2 really.
I think they go Banks.
Yeah, Kelvin
Banks.
Banks, dropping
Banks.
a little bit.
Now with
And
the
then
Eagles, the Eagles always take someone. Go to wide receivers. They always take
cook.
someone who falls. Always take someone who falls. Who do we take Luther Burden to?
We had him going to the where is he? Cowboys.
Dallas. Yeah.
We had him going Dallas.
Yeah. I think.
I don't think they're taking a
We got to
stand for
find
that.
someone who fell. Scroll. on
I
the
mean,
large
we
screen.
actually went kind of in order. We were casuals with this. I don't know. Tell me when to stop if you like someone. They don't need any corners. They already got. Why does it say they need corners? They have like 2 best ones.
Jaden Higgins. Damn it.
It'd be a random guy. You know what? Screw it. There's our draft. We did it. Let's look at this.
Hey,
Oh, we don't get grades.
we don't get grades.
No, you only
You
get
gotta pay
grades
for
if you do if you only do a solo team, you get grades. I bet we'd get a D- for this pick. Man, I hate how the Steelers are gonna have to draft Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
I think it's going to happen. I really do. Because I could totally see the draft story. Remember Johnny Manziel dropped all the way to the bottom of round 1? Shedeur is going to drop right to Mike Tomlin's hands. This is the guy he's wanted. Like, he wanted Justin Fields when he was drafted. This is the type of QB Mike Tomlin always says he wants.
Yeah.
If I had to choose between if you had to choose between having Shedeur or Aaron Rodgers as your week 1 starter, who do you pick? Like, who would you rather watch?
Rodgers. I hate Rodgers, but easily.
Yeah.
Not even close.
What do you think's better for the franchise, though? The young guy or Aaron Rodgers? You think it's Rodgers? And maybe if he doesn't do good, you hope for next year's draft?
I think this is a good draft class. I think Jackson Dart's the guy, personally.
I wouldn't be surprised if they somehow get Will Howard.
What about Kyle McCord?
Kyle McCord? I don't even think he was in round. We didn't even see him on the board. He's
But
probably
maybe
really
we
low.
could get him late if they wanted. See, us getting DK is like. I'm used to every year the Steelers like begging for a wide receiver in the draft. It's the first year it's like, okay, we actually don't need a wide receiver.
Yeah, well, we did until DK Metcalf came to town.
Exactly. So we need a running back now. So if we don't get is Golden, the dude from North Carolina, or Genty, yeah, then I think it's Shedeur or please. I hope Jackson Dart.
I kind of want Jack. I don't know why I've kind of bought
Now,
it.
what sucks for us is no matter if we draft a rookie quarterback or not, they're not going to start for the first 4 weeks.
Now, well, here's the thing: if you have a rookie QB, and if you don't get Aaron Rodgers somehow, if this falls flat, if you had to choose between the rookie, Dart, Shedeur, somehow Cam Ward, Will Howard, any of those guys, Mason Rudolph or Skylar Thompson, which one's starting? Would they start Rudolph to start, you think?
Yeah, I think they would. I mean, that's
Even
what happened with Kenny Pickett when we drafted Pickett in the first round.
Yeah, they didn't start him over Trubisky. Now, here's the thing, though. Do you think Mike Tomlin views Shedeur Sanders higher than Kenny Pickett, though?
I think you view anything higher than Kenny Pickett.
I don't know. Like, I would hope, but if he views him
I think
higher,
Shedeur has better mobility, but his accuracy is questionable.
And that's something they don't. That's why I kind of think they need to get Aaron Rodgers now, so he can have someone to learn under.
I hate Aaron Rodgers. I don't want us to get him, but I think
Same.
that he's genuinely the best option.
That's the same.
To
Like
win,
I'm at the same way now.
If I want to win a Super Bowl, I'll take Aaron Rodgers instead of one.
If they're preaching we have to win now, it might have to be Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
And speaking of win now, we have to talk about an elephant in the room that happened a couple days ago. I don't know if you saw a certain Instagram story from probably the best player in Pittsburgh right now that plays a sport, minus Sidney Crosby and Paul Skeens. TJ Watt. Ugh. Here we go. This kind of happened with I remember when he first got extended, he's very vague with his social media posts. All he did, if you didn't see it, he just posted a picture of him holding up the peace sign, leaving the field. I think this is a couple things. There are reporters thinking, some people think it just means nothing. There's clearly a meaning behind this if TJ Watt's posting this. I know he needs a contract because he's a free agent after this next season. There's reporters thinking maybe this just means contract negotiations aren't at where they're at. Like they're not good right now. Like a bunch of Steelers reporters are saying that, national guys. I think Ian Rappaport was the one saying it on ESPN the other day. And Schefter. But the thing about this that makes me nervous is he's definitely going to want more money than Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
And Myles Garrett broke the record for edge rushers. Now, do you think the Steelers are going to do that? Is that what you think they will?
Yeah, I think that Pittsburgh is a place in football, nowhere else, not baseball. I think the Steelers are a team that kind of, really banks on loyalty. And, they'll go sign a guy. I don't think they're going to give him much more than Myles Garrett, but I think they will offer him that contract that breaks the bank.
Do you think so Myles Garrett
got worth it.
Yeah, he got a 4-year, $160 million deal.
Yeah.
Are you paying an edge rusher? I think Watt's now 31 years old. Are you paying him $40 million plus a year? Over how many years, though? Because you just signed. How much did DK Metcalf just sign for? Like, what's his cap hit? Isn't it like 20-some? Like, he's the highest paid receiver, I think, in the league.
Yeah.
This is going to get it.
I'd give TJ a 4 or 5 year contract.
For like 40 point a penny? Mm-hmm. Like, I think that's what TJ would do. It'd probably be like he wants to be paid. I think him and Myles Garrett actually have this budding rivalry now because TJ's been very vague. You remember when he lost the reward? Like, he just tweeted about it. Said, like, is what it is or whatever. And now we see this. Like, I think this was the same type of thing we saw with his last contract negotiation a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. And now it's at the point where the Steelers are in a weird spot, Danny. They have this, and then they're going to have George Pickens' contract too. Like, are they going to manage to extend both these guys, or is one of them gone? Like, I would think they're going to choose TJ over George because they did just sign DK Metcalf. And I guess you do have, like, Calvin Austin and all that, but I want both. I don't think there's a reason to move on from George Pickens as much as people want to.
Yeah.
Like, how much money is he going to want? Like, he can't be worth that much. I mean, he makes these great plays, but, like, his stats haven't been wide receiver one type of stats. He's not putting up Justin Jefferson type of money. Even, like,
I think TJ Watt's unbelievably valuable, though.
That's the thing, too. Like, I don't like. It's getting to the point where it's like the Steelers are now in QB limbo. Yeah, they like the market has changed practically. Mm-hmm. Myles Garrett is making what usually is quarterback money. Yeah, $40 million a year. The Steelers don't have an actual quarterback right now, and per se they extend TJ Watt. What do you think Aaron Rodgers is going to sign for? It's going to be more than Winston, Joe Flacco. It's going to be more than Russ. He might get like $30 million. You would think. Yeah. This is going to get messy. I hope something gets done in the next couple months. Like, I hope this isn't like him knowing like he might be gone. Mm-hmm. Like, I hope he doesn't get traded. But like, if you're not going to re-sign TJ Watt or make something work, like that's the only route you can go, right? Yeah. You'd have to get something out of him. You'd at least probably get a first rounder. like to a team that desperately needs an edge rusher. Like, I don't want to put this out there, but what if the Titans just trade for TJ Watt?
Nah, I would never do that.
They need edge rushers. Like, I'm just saying something.
I would literally never accept that trade.
I would never do it too. But like,
TJ Watt's the best defensive player in the NFL right now, and you can argue a brick wall.
Yeah, easily. And that's why I don't want to trade him. But like, it's getting to the point, like, if the Steelers know they're not going to re-sign this guy.
But I think we do have a window. The Steelers are showing that they want to win football games by going and extending a guy like DK Metcalf, trading for him, and whatever they do at quarterback. I think if I'm TJ Watt, I'm waiting to see what happens at quarterback here, and then week 6, 7, I'm gonna figure it out, and then I'll do my contract then.
I kind of hope they get it done during training camp.
Yeah, personally. I mean, I hope he doesn't hold out again like he did a few years ago.
I hope this is going to be like the Cam Hayward stuff, where they get it done before training camp.
Yeah,
and Cam Hayward proved to a lot of people that didn't think he's worth that much, which I thought he was already worth that much.
He had a great year.
He had one of his best seasons at the age he was. And if there's people out there like worried about TJ's age, which I completely get it, just look at what Cam Hayward did at a more, I think, one of the more demanding positions physically, defensive line, which the Steelers desperately need people on the line. I don't know. Like, what could this, like, do you think it's like a 4 or 5 year deal if they extend him? Like, part of me thinks he's holding up the 2 because he might be getting a 2-year deal just so they can figure stuff out.
Maybe. I mean, this is the biggest stretch ever. Ready for this?
Let's do it.
Hold on.
Let's see what you got. Tyreek Hill.
He holds up the peace sign. Could be alluding that something with Tyreek Hill may be coming to the Steelers.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
I know we don't need him, but that could be a.
You know what?
If we didn't have TJ Watt, that'd be my leading theory. If
we
didn't have DK Metcalf, that would be my leading theory, and I would spread that all over Twitter.
I like this. I like that a lot. I like how this could work. If they can't keep George, do George for Tyreek.
Trade George for Tyreek would be the stupidest trade I've ever seen.
And give us an extra draft pick.
Sure.
You know, I like that more so than hoping doomcasting that TJ Watt might be gone in a year.
We're gonna get Tyreek Hill. We're gonna get Tyreek Hill.
Man, I swear,
the best receiving core ever.
If I'm watching the NFL draft and I see the Steelers trade up and they draft Shedeur Sanders and the player they traded away was TJ Watt, I might throw a brick through my television.
I would deadass I would stop watching Steelers.
I would probably take a year break, and I'm tempted to do that.
That would be the most unbelievable thing ever.
I was already tempted to do that with Aaron Rodgers, but now it's kind of needed. But if they traded away TJ Watt for a higher pick or something to trade up, not just TJ, George, for example, to draft Shedeur Sanders, oh my gosh. They might take all the bad Pirates PR right now at PNC Park about the stupid bricks and Roberto Clemente wall.
Yeah.
It might go up the street to Heinz Field or Acrisure. Like, you know what? Maybe Bob Nutting and the Pirates are hoping the neighbors by the river do something even stupider. Oh my gosh, man! How much if they extend him, and we'll probably be talking about this for a while now. But like, what's the money? Because Garrett's making 40. Did they go 40? Did they just go slightly above it, or like because the Browns broke the market? Max Crosby broke it, and now it's Myles Garrett. Trey Hendrickson, what are the Bengals going to do?
He wants out.
Well, they might be out. I think their lease is up next year with their stadium. Let me see if I can find this. I was listening to a show they were talking about this.
Can you imagine if the Bengals had to play at like their practice facility?
Bruh, they're gonna move. Could the Bengals leave Paycor Stadium? Here's what we know about lease negotiations. Blah 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 blah. The lease expires June 30th, 2026.
I mean, they could play either in Cincinnati's stadium, or they could end up building a field in where the Reds play. They could go Kroger Field.
University of Cincinnati.
They could play there, or they could play Kroger
their soccer field.
Kroger Field in Lexington, which is just 30 minutes away, if that.
Okay. What do the Bengals say? This is from Cincinnati.com, the Inquirer. This is what the Bengals are saying about their location. Bengals executive vice president Katie Blackburn spoke with reporters. Here's the quote. We could, I guess, go wherever we wanted after this year if we didn't pick up the option. So, we'll see. Like I said, all these things will be done in due course. We are having discussions, and so we're hopeful that the county is thinking about it a lot too and wants to get it addressed in a way that would be beneficial for both of us. I don't like that answer a lot.
Yeah, I hate that, actually.
I would hate that as a Bengals fan. Like, are we going to see the AFC North in like 2 years feature like the Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens, Cleveland Browns, and the Louisville Bengals? Can you imagine? That would be absurd. Oh man, but I hope this is figured out. I really do.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, this whole sports world it's getting crazier every single day, dude.
You know what I blame?
What do you blame?
NIL.
God.
Man,
you're not wrong. And then kids are going to come into the NFL expecting already money.
They're going to expect $100 million out of their rookie contract.
Yeah.
And you know what this is going to do even more? It's going to break the other sports.
Yep.
Here comes the MLB. They already are.
We're cooked.
Issue. Yeah, we are cooked. And sports fans, we might be entering a bad era.
Correct.
This is the pure all about the money era of sports. You know what, Danny? Your GOAT might be winning me over a little bit.
Wow.
Because I'm sick of this generation.
Hey,
let's not go that far.
My sunshine.
Let's not go that far. You heard all the songs on TikTok?
Yeah, they're fire.
Sadly, my TikTok's hacked, so...
Bronify?
Oh, there we go.
You make me happy.
This is going haywire.
That's the GOAT. That's the tribal chief.
Hey. Here we go.
We're gonna have a show for predicting Mania.
Here we go. Like this?
Wow. Yeah, I do actually like that.
Like that?
I need that.
I think JJ and I are doing. I think he said we're doing this round table.
Wow.
Next week. Who knows?
On the
His
SmackDown
channel.
Hotel.
Yeah.
Make sure to subscribe to SmackDown Hotel for WWE content.
We'll see how that goes.
JJ. All right, well, good show today.
Now we're just yapping.
Yeah, good show today. We're just yapping now. So we'll end your suffering. That'll do it for today's episode. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you all next time.
See y'all.